up guys, it's Kyle from KGR, and today we're going to be doing a review on the S.H.Figuarts Luigi. Now I also have playset C, so I will be reviewing that as well, but that's going to be later into the video. Alright, so first up, let's take a look at Luigi, like see how he's sculpted, how he's painted, and blah 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 blah. And overall, Luigi is a very cartoonic character, he's very simplistic, so doing a figure of him probably isn't all that hard, and I gotta say, they did a very fantastic job. Now normally S.H.Figuarts does really go out of their way to make the figures look amazing, and since Luigi is a very simplistic character compared to all the characters they do, doing this was not all that hard, and they did a beautiful job. He looks just like he would in pictures, in games, stuff like that. And normally around like the bottom half of his torso, here in pictures it does look kind of weird, same with Mario, but once you actually get your hands on it, it actually looks a lot better than what you think. This is something you really need to actually see in the physical realm than actually just look up pictures, because it's just something you really got to see. It is a really cool figure, and there's only one thing I'd have to gripe about the figure itself. Now this might be just a problem with my figure, but in case it happens to anybody else, it's something I still want to pick out. Here around the eyes, I'm not sure how well you can see it, but there seems to be a noticeable gap, and I apologize for hitting the camera, but there's like a noticeable gap like from the eyes to like the actual skin or something, or the face, so you can see a little bit of blackness. When you have the figure up close and personal, you do really see it, but once it's up on your shelf, it's hardly noticeable at all. But still, something I wanted to address. Actually, I have no idea how well the camera picked it up, but it's something, again, you have to see in real life. And the face, overall, other than the eye problem, actually looks really great. Man, they really got Luigi down to a pulp. It looks amazing. In fact, it actually may look a little bit better than Luigi from the Super Mario line of amiibo. So, that's something. So, anyway, the paint is really great. No smudges on the L. Like, that's probably the one spot they may be able to screw up. Same with the buttons. But nope, they did a beautiful job. Shoes look great. I do notice a little bit of blemishes right on the back of the shoes, but still, and also the side of the pants too. I'm actually just noticing these, but still, overall, a beautiful looking figure. And when it comes to articulation, since it's a cartoonic character, they wanted to keep that in proportion, and they ended up making a lot of sacrifices compared to other S.H.Figuarts and stuff like that. Like, I want to say, like, with regular Mega Man, he actually hindered a lot of articulation. Like, it wasn't all that great. But then again, he was my first D-Arts, but so I was still very impressed. But when I got Mega Man X, which is like pretty much like the standard articulation, pretty much, I was really impressed. And then I got Naruto and Sasuke and stuff like that, and I was just even more impressed. So when you get characters like Mario and Luigi, unfortunately they do a lot of sacrifices. That doesn't make the figure bad, but from a Japanese import, and from where he comes from, it does kind of disappoint you a little bit. But still, overall, a great figure, and great articulation. So I want to say we got a double swivel on the head. It's technically supposed to be a ball joint, but here's how it works. It goes left to right, and then forward and back. That's pretty much all you got. So it kind of acts as a ball joint, and technically it's still supposed to be a ball joint down there. However, for some reason I can't get it to properly work right without hopefully not trying to break it. Like here with Mario, he was supposed to have this type of deal where he can do left to right, but here the way his face was made, his chin would really scrape against the bottom, well not the bottom, but like around the top of his shirt, and the way his head was just sculpted, you couldn't really move his head all that much. So the fact that you could do it freestyle with Luigi is fantastic. And then we get somewhat universal shoulders. They can go forwards and backwards all around, and then they can only go outwards just a tiny bit. They can only go out to here. I believe they should have shaved quite a bit of the figure to have great articulation, but it probably would have really affected the way he would have looked, so that's probably why they didn't do that. And then I want to say we get about maybe 80 or less degrees of an elbow bend, and then we get a swivel at the wrist, and then the legs, they can go up, but they can't really go back all that much. That was actually something I was really disappointed with this figure. Sure, Luigi got some great glutes, however, they should have shaved a little bit more so he can go back a little bit. Sure, you can put his leg back here, but still, I wish we could bring the leg back a little bit. But I guess they really wanted Luigi to have a butt, and it's a butt. It works, but it doesn't poop. So it's the butts we all like, I guess. Alright, and then the legs do go inwards and outwards a tiny bit. I want to say just about the same as the shoulders. And then just like the elbows, we get about a 80-degree knee bend. So again, they should have shaved just a little bit more so we can get about a 90-degree bend. But oh well. And then we got, I want to say, a double ball type of deal for the shoe, where it's like a small stick, but there's 2 balls on each end. So we do technically have a ball joint to go all around and have fun. And then we can tug it back into place when we're done adjusting, I guess. So yeah, overall, like when it comes to standard articulation, when it comes to standard action figures, it does a decent job, but from the S.H.Figuarts line, it doesn't do the greatest job. But still, it works for Luigi. It works pretty okay. Now, Luigi did come with plenty of accessories. Here, Luigi was actually marked quite a bit higher compared to Mario. I think he was retailing for about like $33 for a while, like when he first came out. But now you can get him for around like $23, I think. At least as of this recording. He may go up, he may drop even more, which I highly doubt, but we'll figure out what happens in the future. Alright, so anyway, he's actually coming with a lot more accessories than what Mario did. There are a few things that Mario did come with that Luigi didn't come with, but still, we got plenty of accessories from just right out of the box. So first up, we get a base. Now here, if you wanted a base for Mario, you had to buy that in playset A. So the fact that Luigi did come with a base right out of the box is absolutely awesome. And then obviously with a base, you are going to need a stand. So this is the arm that it comes with. So it has plenty of articulation, which I'm really happy with. So we're just going to plant that right here. Shabam. And then we get a pair of open hands. So there you go. Either you want to have them have open hands, or you actually want to have them hold things. There you go. And we get a brick. Now, Mario came with a question mark block. So now I have 2 question mark blocks, and I have 3 of these bricks, I believe. Yeah, I should have 3 of these. So there you go. You got more bricks. Yay! We get a red Koopa shell. Mario, actually no, playset B, I believe, actually came with a green Koopa shell. So now we got a red one, so we can have them match each other, I guess. So there you go. And for the Koopa shell, we actually got these little standy things, so you can equip the hands to these. So there you go. I'll show that off really soon. And if you want to have Luigi go onto the stand, you're going to need to replace his butt flap with this little peg thing right here. So that works pretty well. And my phone went off earlier, and I apologize for that. So now it's just going to be on vibrate, so that won't happen again. So right out of the box, it does come with a decent amount of accessories. But the fact that it comes with a base, but it doesn't come with another stand for more blocks and stuff like that, that's kind of disappointing, but whatever. And in fact, I don't even actually use this base anymore, because here, there's plenty of space on Mario's base where I can just use up all 3 slots and just have Mario, Luigi, and the bricks just all in one base. So technically, I don't even need this, but I do need this arm now, so yeah, thanks. Now I got this piece of plastic that I don't really need. But anyway, if you want to put Luigi on a base, here with Mario, it's really easy to actually get your fingernail down there and pull it out. But sometimes it is a little bit hard to get this out if you don't have fingernails, so you might want to get like a thumbtack or something, or like a needle, something like that. Just something to get down there and pull it out. But luckily, I managed to get lucky and pulled it out no problem. Alright, then you just simply put this one on, like that, and it stays in extremely well. And then you simply just plug them into the base. Then you can just put them up as high as you want. You can make them do the classic jump. So there you go. Looks great, don't it? Yeah, it looks great. I like it. I like it. Alright, now let's put it back down. Oh no, we want the back piece too. Yeah, let's take that. Put that back in there. There we are. Alright. Now, if you want to put on the separate hands, all you gotta do is just simply rip off the hands. Watcha. And again, these hands are at an angle, just like Mario. So, keep aware of that. we go. So there we go. Works. Right here in the open palms, they actually have some holes so you can try to plug the coop shell in. Now here we get two sets of pegs. Here we have some that are bent and at an angle, and then we have some that are straight. Now, depending on how you want to hold a coop shell, depends on what things you want. Like here, if you want to have them hold it forward like this, then you're going to want to use these angled ones. Here, you have one peg that's smaller than the other. You take the bigger peg and you plug it in like these. There we are. So it should stick out like that. And then you do the same thing with the other side. Bigger peg goes in here and make sure it sticks out like that. And then you pull out Luigi's hands or arms, whatever you want to say. Then you just simply plug them in, and there you go. Now Luigi's holding it. Yay! And if you want to make him hold it backwards for some reason, you just do the same thing but just on the other side. Or if you want to have him hold it sideways, what you gotta do is pull these guys out. There we go. There you go. Alright. So, you take these longer ones that are just straight. Actually, not even that longer. They're just straight. Take the bigger peg. And you just plug it into whatever side. Because I think I'm plugging in the right one, right? Hope so. Actually, no, I think this one's supposed to be bigger. I don't know. I can't tell! It's a lot easier to tell on the other one. No, I think I had it right the first time. I apologize for being a complete noob with these little stick things. But whatever. Alright, let's take this one. Because I think I got it right. Come on, get in there. You wiener. There we go, I think. Alright, so now you're going to have them hold out like this. So, plop. And plop. There you go. Personally, I don't really like this angle all that much, to be honest. I think it looks kind of weird. I like the other one better. But there you go, if you want to set it up like that. There you go. If for some reason on camera, it actually looks really soft, but no, it's actually very solid. And even in real life, it looks soft. But in real life, it's actually solid. So there you go. So overall, great figure. I kind of wish he would have came with extra faces or something, like, you know, the other Figuarts do. But, oh well. I guess that's the way the meatball bounces. If you don't get that reference, then you're not a true Mario fan. Alright, so let's put the hands back on, like the fists. Whoop, wrong arm. There we go. Another fist. There we go. There we are. Alright. So now, let's see what all comes with playset C. Now, A and B, they're mainly for Mario, but you can get them for whatever you want, but still. Playset C came out alongside Luigi. So here in Playset C, we only get a little bit. But again, this is actually a little bit more expensive than the other ones, if I remember correctly. We get a Buzzy Beetle, so we got a new enemy to play with, which looks fantastic, by the way. Paint looks great, sculpt is fantastic. Overall, just beautiful. I like it. We get a coin, which I'm actually quite shocked that Luigi didn't come with. And then we get a small base. We don't get that one that makes it look like it's floating in midair, just this one that just makes it float on the ground like that, which I don't really like, to be honest. Then we get a piranha plant. This, I'm not gonna lie, is freaking awesome. When I have it on my shelf and I just look at it, it looks fantastic. Like, even the mouth looks beautiful. Again, it just looks so beautiful. I love it. The detail's great, even though it's a very cartoonic character, so you can't really screw it up all that much. But overall, it looks beautiful. Then we get a red tube, or a tunnel, whatever you want to call it. And then we get a replacement lid, or if you want to call it a smaller tube. So there you go. If you want to replace it, you just simply pull it off. And then simply plug in the other one. It does line up a little bit, so like You may have to turn it until it finally clips in. So there you go. Now, this gimmick works really well with the piranha plant. Like, suppose you want to have him look like he's just about to come out. That is perfect for this. So there you go. Or if you want to make it look like he's like really, like just really coming out. Like he's at his highest point. There you go. I wish my stage was a little bit bigger, but unfortunately, it isn't. So there you go. Yeah, it looks fantastic, especially when it's coming out of the green tube. But unfortunately, these ones are red. But still, red tubes are still always nice. But again, this looks fantastic in the green one. So if you have playset B, which is the one that comes with the green tubes, put this one on there, because then it looks beautiful. So, yeah. It's going to cost you about maybe $50 to get both of these. When Luigi first came out, he was about $33, I think. But now he's down to $23 for now. So, that is like a killer deal right there. I would totally recommend getting him at that price. But for $33, I think it was a little expensive. But right now, if you don't have it yet and you see it for $23, totally get it. And it also depends on how old you are too. Like, if you, depending on how much money you have either. Because here, Jakks Pacific just came out with a Luigi in the World of Nintendo line. And if you don't plan on paying over $20 for just a Luigi figure, you can go to Target and pay $8 for a Luigi figure in the World of Nintendo line. However, I do prefer these figures more because they just overall look better, they look more polished, and the articulation is just a little bit better. Because here, the World of Nintendo line really likes to rival the Figuarts, the Figmas, and stuff like that. And they really try to match their articulation quite a bit. And I think they do a really good job of that. It's just, I'd rather pay the extra dollar and just get overall a better looking figure. Like, if you're a collector, these are the figures you want to go for. But if you're just a kid, I'd recommend getting the cheaper ones. Or if your parents have a lot of money, then go ahead and try and get these. And from what I've seen, it's not all that fragile, so you don't have to worry about breaking it. Just don't try to use the head as a legitimate ball joint. You don't try to bend it side to side, and you should be okay. So, overall, do I recommend getting this figure? Absolutely. And he looks absolutely fantastic with Mario, which I should bring down real quick so you can see that. So yeah, there he is, Mario and Luigi, the brothers, yay! And I wish my lighting was a little bit better, but still, they look fantastic together. So if you have all three play sets and both Mario and Luigi, you're gonna have a great display on your shelf. Or if you want to buy even more of the set so you can have an even better display, by all means, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. But I'm only getting one of each, unfortunately. And now I'm super duper excited to get the S.H.Figuarts Yoshi, but that's not coming out until like another couple of months. So we just got to be patient. And when that figure comes out, I'll be more than happy to do an unboxing and review of that as well. So if you're new to the channel and you like what you saw, then don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And pick this up. It's a great figure, especially with the low price that it's on Amazon right now. And I'll provide a link in the description so you can get both the playset and Luigi. It's not going to be one link, they're going to be separate links. But anyway, go ahead and buy these figures. Well, you get all the figures. Get every single Mario figure in the World of Nintendo, not World of Nintendo, but from the Figuarts line, because they look absolutely phenomenal. And I'm going to be getting all of them, and it looks fantastic. Anyway, guys, if you're new to the channel and you like what you saw, then don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And I don't know what the next figure I'm going to review is, because I don't plan on getting any more figures in the next month or two. So, yeah, if you want to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter, links will be in the description for all of those. And yeah, I think I'll see you guys next video.